What's up guys, welcome back. So the next 4 decks, still 16 decks left to be revealed for next year's Cross-Banlist Cup, and we still have a lot of big names to be revealed. I have the list before me here, so very cool. But so yeah, the next 4 decks for Group E. The first deck is a deck we already saw in action, but not in the previous Cross-Banlist Cup, but in a cup before that, and it again got a lot of votes, and it will be one of the few hero variants in this Cross-Banlist Cup for next year, and that's Airblade Turbo, from all the way back from 2007, when Airman, well, Elemental Hero Stratos, was just released in the TCG, and I believe for like 1 weekend of Shonen Jumps, we were allowed in the TCG to play triple Stratos in our main deck. So this is pretty much pre-Diamond Dude Turbo, as a lot of decks, as one of the decks we know from the history of this game. But Airblade Turbo, definitely again one of the few, at least a lot of big, a lot of big names here in this cup. The second deck list is also a deck that got a huge amount of votes, and its archetype has already been used in the Cross-Banlist Cup of last year, so last Cross-Banlist Cup, but its list will be updated to probably a better version, better build, and it's going to be Modolce. Modolce again entering the Cross-Banlist Cup 2017, but it will be the Brilliant Fusion engine. But again, feel free to leave suggestions if you have other lists, better lists, or want to see other card choices or variants. It's all definitely welcome in the comment section. So highly excited to see Brilliant Modolce competing against a lot of at least the other decks throughout the history of this game. The third deck is also a deck that I'm definitely interesting to see how this deck is going to do against all the other decks, and that's Spellbooks. Well, the more quote-unquote fair version of Spellbooks. This is Niccolò Mazzolini's build, I believe top 4, 3rd place or 4th place from the European Championship back in 2014, if I'm not mistaken, in Amsterdam. But this was just the 1 year after, you know, the Spellbook of Judgment 2013 shenanigans. That build is definitely too unfair, but yeah, this is again the more fair version of Spellbooks, but nonetheless, again, a very good build, very good way to run Spellbooks. There's also the possibility to run, what is it called, World of Prophecy or something like that, you know, the big boss monster, but it's kinda inconsistent. You don't want to draw that big ass boss monster, so that's why I'm going with this version. But again, feel free to leave suggestions. And last but not least, again an archetype that has been, I believe, in every Cross-Banlist tournament up until now, and this will be again a different variant, Infernities. Infernities again entering the Cross-Banlist Cup 2017, but I believe the Synchro version got more votes, and then personally I prefer the Synchro version with Infernity Barrier as well, so not with Trishula, but a more level 8 Synchro based version, but with triple Infernity Barrier at its disposal. This is currently the deck list that I'm using. I believe it's Lazaro Bolito's list from back in 2010, I believe, where he won a YCS or Shonen Jump back then. But again, feel free to leave suggestions for these lists. Okay. Guys, that's it. Next 4 lists will be revealed tomorrow for Group F, and that will be a huge group. Okay, thanks for watching, and feel free to leave a comment or a like if you enjoyed the video. Lithium signing out. Peace.